7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hey guys, welcome to a special edition of the Moto Aftermath show here. I just want to take a few minutes, talk about what was the biggest news of the week, the Ryan Dungey retirement announcement. You want to go first or want me to go first?
Hey, you can go first.
Doesn't really shock me in the least bit, as I'm sure it probably doesn't shock a lot of you. We all kind of knew this was coming. It's it's a sad day to see a guy who's that accomplished go. At the same time, personally for me, it's not a huge loss. I wasn't a Dungey fan, really. I liked who he was as a person, but man, his style on the bike was just so boring to me. He was just so methodical and perfect with stuff that it wasn't fun to watch. But you can't argue the guy's stats at all. He's got 7 titles. Four Supercross and 3 outdoor titles in the 450s. Then he's got a 250 motocross and Supercross title. He's won the MX of Nations 3 times. They won the SMX Cup last year. Like, his achievements are just ridiculous. He's 2-time SB Male Athlete of the Year, and he's got a Wheaties cover.
We're on hold for a second.
He's got a Wheaties box. There's still Wheaties in it because these things are fucking nasty.
I don't think anybody's going to ever eat that box.
God, I hope not. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, great guy, great career. You know, thanks for everything you did for the sport, Ryan. It was great watching some of the battles you had. But, go back to Minnesota, go in your house, don't come out for like 3 months. Just, make some babies with that wife of yours.
Oh my God.
just go make some. Dude, even Roger DeCoster said that at the press conference. He was like, I think he wants to go make some babies with Lindsay or something. I'm just like, oh my God, this is like your grandpa talking about this shit. Holy crap. But anyway, all right, your thoughts on it.
Dungey, yeah, I mean, I gotta mimic everything you just said. I mean, Dungey's been a great ambassador to the sport. He's class personified. He was really methodical. I mean, it was boring to watch him because he didn't have flash. He wasn't one of those guys that just have gnarly speed on any given moment. Scrubbing the hell out of shit or throwing it upside down. Great guy. Stop. Okay. Anyway, great guy. List the accomplishments and stuff, but I don't want to be this bashing Ryan Dungey.
Oh God, here we go.
It's gonna
let the comments float, people, because I can sense it.
It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen.
Oh fuck! All right, go ahead.
Let's not gloss over the fact that there's been a lot of times where he's won championships because he's just been more consistent and not faster.
Oh boy, here we go.
I don't really care. Like, they can hate me. I know they already do, but I tell them how it is.
Just trying to have a nice retirement video.
No. Did Steve Mathis and Jason Thomas? Because it got brought up.
Well, all right.
So if they can do it, why can't we do it? It's a discussion. Is it not a discussion when it comes down to all times where he stands because he only won his championships by being consistent?
See, I was just talking about like, hey, retired, cool, this is whatever. But if you want to talk about where he stands all time, I mean,
is it not a conversation?
Oh yeah, it's a conversation for sure. And he's up on the list, but he's not super high on the list.
Because let's be honest, if we're making a list of our top 5, and I don't know what your top 5 is, but mine's Ricky, McGrath, Villapoto, Stewart, Dungey.
Yep.
So, I mean, I know that, once again, comments are going to roll in, but it's true, though. I mean, Dungey never, other than 2016 Supercross last year, and was the fastest guy. I mean, yeah, 2010, but let's be honest, RV got hurt. Snapped his femur. Okay, what happened in 2012? James Stewart was looking like he could have possibly gone another 24-0, hurts himself, never the same again. Eli Tomac this year. Ken Roczen in 2015. I mean, there's a lot of times that Ryan Dungey was not the fastest guy, and that doesn't matter to me because it is what it is. But if you want to talk about all-time greats, which a lot of Dungey fans do, he's not in the top 3. It's really hard to. I mean, Taking another note, Ryan Dungey has done so much for our sport, and I respect the hell out of him. He stands by his faith. He stands by his wife, his family, and stuff. Everybody back home in Belle Plaine. Great family guy, great ambassador. He's going to be an amazing father, all this and that. But if you're talking about strictly racing, he's won all those championships. But let's not argue. Let's not forget the fact, anytime he raced Ryan Villapoto, did he ever beat him for a championship? Exactly. So it's hard to not think about that when you talk about him being an all-time great, because I know a lot of people will say, well, oh, he's third all-time or second all-time. No, he's not. And let's also look at another thing. He's 3-3 in Motocross of Nations.
Yeah, I know.
Is that not something to bring up?
Oh, yeah, no, it is.
I mean, I'm just trying to be objective around this. It sucks. It's the end of an era. But let's be real. It's a conversation, and he's not top 3, guys. He's not. He really isn't.
Maybe we should call J-Law and ask him.
Actually, the perfect guy to call would be RV.
Yeah.
RV, because
that would be great.
Because let's be honest, RV has had some things to say about Dungey candidly over the years.
Let's get him a dirty 30-pack of Busch Light and
oh my God,
and hang out with him for a little bit, and then get him talking about it.
I mean, I know, and I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to bash Dungey, because I'm really not, because I've watched the guy since he was in the 85 class. I've seen the maturation and the development of Ryan Dungey, and nobody would have ever thought he would have done. I mean, we were talking about this, that he was in the B class and he could barely even win a regional.
As we each said, greatest scouting ever.
And it is true.
By a motocross
It
team.
is true, but it has got to be a conversation. He is not top 3 all time.
No.
So, I mean, I didn't want this to be a bash thing, because it's not, but I know it's got to be a conversation when he's done, and I know that he doesn't care, but, it's like we talked with Villapoto, is he second? Is he third? Like, what is he? Mm-hmm. Like, so, I mean, I don't know. I thank Ryan for everything he did, and he's well deserved it and stuff. He's gonna go make babies with Lindsay, and he's probably gonna come back in a couple years. But it's something that always bothered me with him. Like, people just don't want to address the issue.
Yep.
So
anyway, great career. Thanks for everything you've done, Mr. Dungey. And yeah, we will. Thanks for tuning in to this special edition of the Moto Aftermath.
Keep the
show.
comments coming. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be great. I can't.
Yeah, you have fun.
I'm going to have a great time with this, because I get to deal with this crap. Anyway,
yes, awesome.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next time.